Welcome to Bespoke Diaries. Today's article is on Education is the Key to Everything by Pavel Verbnyak, Vice President, Keynote Speaker, Author, Junior Chamber International, Russia. You should consider any barrier or failure as a chance to take a different look at your life, perhaps even as a kick ahead. There is a law in economics according to which the most rapid growth comes namely after the recession or crisis, when the economy gets renewed and seeks new ways of development. The same happens in the human mind. If he is able to get up, he will go toward his goals with even greater enthusiasm, otherwise, he will just give up. The person who dreams of a better life must first become a personality. He needs to persistently improve himself, develop or change his life philosophy and live according to its requirements. The habit of reading is a basis for creation of such a philosophy and the shortest way to success and happiness. In a world of ubiquitous gadgets, it is easy to forget about the simple pleasure of reading a good book. In the meanwhile, reading is an efficient way of gaining experience that someone was collecting for years, just a few hours. For example, most of the book's biographies reflect the strategy and philosophy of the great leaders or prominent figures. Read them and use as a sample. Mastering the techniques of fast reading will allow you to absorb a larger volume of material in a relatively short time. By reading at least an hour a day, you can digest one book a week, or more than 50 books a year, and after 10 years there will be more than 500 in your luggage. This way you will master any selected object to the proficiency and become the most educated and highly paid expert in the field, even at a global level. The famous neurosurgeon Ben Carson, who made the world's first successful operation to separate Siamese twins, grew up in a poor family. His mother was bringing up two sons alone and wanted them to achieve success in life. This woman was uneducated but intelligent. She has limited the time for watching TV for her boys and asked them to read 2 books a week. Of course, the guys were angry that they could not watch the sports program. But very soon they were able to fix bad school grades and achieved excellent performance. Ben Carson believes that the habit of reading helped him prepare for the college, and then get a medical education. You should always find time for inspirational books. Those who say that they have no time for sports or reading, deceive themselves. You can find answers to almost any question in the books. Therefore, to achieve your potential, read every day. In our time of information, stay critical to what you read. Communication with the great people. Concentrate on your goals and read only those materials which are useful to you. Don't try to study everything. Choose that is important, and reject that has no value. Be sure your reading is diverse. Be selective. Information should be positive, load you with energy and inspire on good ideas. Decision of any task is already recorded on paper, all human mistakes are already made. Books that can make you rich, healthy, happy, strong and successful, were written long ago. Books have to approach you to your goals. For example, you want to read materials on history, business, Eastern philosophy, health etc. Make it a rule to visit a library on regular basis. In libraries and second-hand bookshops you can find information on different subjects, about the organization of public speeches, improvement of habits, time management, health and many other. Look for the books in the success section and you will find a huge number of information, inspiring life stories of people which reached greatness after facing with trouble, strategy of improvement of the physical, intellectual and spiritual condition, the works helping to open up unlimited aspiration to good results. Incorporate this knowledge. Surround yourself with them and read daily on the way to home or before going to bed. Let them inspire and motivate you. Don't spend a minute of your time for nothing. By means of books we can interact with the persons possessing the mind surpassing our own. Your life will change if by means of studying biographies you will communicate with such people as Nelson Mandela, Benjamin Franklin, Mother Teresa, Mahatma Gandhi, Warren Buffett and others. There are people who passed different ways to achieve incredible vital success, who started with a penny in the pocket and reached the wealth, who made a breakthrough failure to success, and described their own life in books. They handed us their wisdom and experience so that we could be inspired by depth and power of their knowledge and develop our personal philosophy of success. We cannot repeat someone's way, but, using an insight and experience of these people, we can avoid their mistakes while making own plans. We also can transform our life by listening to their advices. All wisdom of mankind which we may need is already collected in the books by other people. They contain the most valuable information that may change to the better our welfare, relationships, health, destiny of children or career. And there is a question: how many books have you read for the last 90 days? Why do we neglect books that may help us to change ourselves? Why do we complain and continue to do the same? The person striving to improve his life cannot afford to miss the books, which contain the impulse directed to dramatic change. Book, which you neglected, would not be able to help you. 1. Reading can encourage you. The conducted research has proved that reading is the most effective way to overcome exhaustion. It will help even better than listening to music, enjoyment of cup of tea or coffee, and even walking. It took only 6 minutes to relax for participants of the experiment after they started turning pages. The heart rhythm and muscular tension were estimated. Soaking completely into the fascinating book, you may feel a shelter from the daily problems and vanity and devote some time to studying the worlds imagined by the author. 2. Reading helps to keep sharpness of your mind. Researchers show that the hard work of a brain throughout human life is important for intellectual health in old ages. 3. Reading can prevent an Alzheimer's illness according to some researches. The probability of development of Alzheimer's disease is much less among people devoting some time to reading or guessing of riddles. Brain is a same body organ as others. It grows old if not used. The same way as physical activity strengthens your heart, muscles and bones, the intellectual activity stimulates activity of a brain. 4. Reading helps to fight against insomnia. Many experts recommend to establish a regular regime of stress removal before going to bed. It will help to calm down your mind and give a signal to the body that it is time to have rest. Reading can be an excellent way to make it, of course, if the book isn't too fascinating that can make you read it all night long. Remember that a bright lighting, including light from the screen of electronic devices, signals a brain that is time to wake up. Therefore, reading the book under the subdued lighting of a desk lamp can make you asleep better than reading from the laptop screen. 5. Reading of good books makes a person be more sensitive. The bell letters can considerably increase the level of your empathy. Researchers from the Netherlands conducted 2 experiments which showed that the feeling of empathy was higher among people who emotionally soaked into reading the bell letters. 6. Books on self-improvement may help to decrease a depression. Books on self-improvement can teach you how to help yourself. They are effective even in cases of a heavy depression. According to recent researches, people with undeveloped skills of reading are probably less healthy than those who read easily. Some of them are not capable to receive necessary medical information just because they are bad readers. The distinction between people who are not able to read and those who do not want to read is very tiny. Result in both cases is the same: ignorance. The one who decided to start self-improvement needs to develop his reading skills. Reading is essential for those who wish to become higher than ordinary people. Nothing should stand between you and the book that can change your life. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Do leave your thoughts in the comments section below. For similar type of article, please reach us at contact@thebespokediaries.com, or you can visit our website www.thebespokediaries.com.